last year's game, it was an excellent display of camogie on the day, and we were ahead with I think about 2 minutes to go, and there was a goal scored and we were beaten by a point. It was heartbreaking, but that's the way it goes, and we had the winter to think about it and kind of lull over those kind of moments, but got back in January and started training, and it's been about September 13th ever since.
It's absolutely brilliant to eventually get over the hurdle of the semi-final. For the past 3 years we've fell at the semi-final hurdle, so this is the first year we got over it, so now we're hoping to build from that and just continue, and hopefully we'll do the job on the day.
It's been a rocky road. It's been a year of highs and lows really. We played Waterford in the first round back in June in Kinnity, and they beat us by I think 14 points on the day. They were a formidable force. They were unbelievable that day. We weren't ready for them. They seemed fitter and they seemed stronger than us. They wanted it more than us. That was the wake-up call we needed at that stage of the championship.
It was nice now to get a win over them, considering that last year we played Offaly in the semi-final and that they knocked us out. So it was a big boost for us just to get a win over them. But in saying that, it was the first game of the year. You can't read too much into those sort of games. We hit form that day. Offaly have said themselves that they just didn't hit the ground running. So it's going to be a lot closer this Sunday now, so we have to wait and see.
Listen, last year I said, we'd be back this year. It's not as easy as saying that. A lot of hard work and determination goes into, the path back to Croke Park, and thankfully we're the lucky team that are here, but we're here kind of to do a job this year. We're more focused, and we know, there's not the fear of the unknown. We know what's ahead of us, and it's really just about the game.
They had a very close call with Clare last year, so they have the experience of playing Croke Park, which is a major advantage. None of us this is our first year in the final. None of us have played in Croke Park, so obviously Offaly have the advantage there. But at the end of the day, it's only going to be 1 or 2%.
Yeah, well, last year was devastating to lose in the last minute or a puck of a ball, but we're back here again this year, and it's great to get a second bite at the cherry. And we've prepared well now since Waterford beat us in the first round by 14 points, and that was the kick in the backside that we needed to kick-start our championship, and we got back in with wins over Dublin, Down and Meath, and here we are in the final now again. It's basically the same team as last year, only just rejigged around in different positions, and probably with a better structure on our team now, we think, for Sunday's game. An awful lot about them. They scored 3-14 down in Kinnity, and that's what we don't forget is the match down in Kinnity in Offaly in the first round, so we're underdogs next Sunday, and we have a good bit to do. The players have to do a good bit to do, and management, to overturn that defeat and try and win by a point or two if we can Sunday.
It's a big day for the girls. They've never experienced it before, so we were up here 2 weeks ago just to walk around and get used to the stadium and stuff. Offaly were here last year, so that'll stand to them. But yeah, it's a big day, but it's something we've been looking forward to with a while, so we're looking forward to the weekend. Knowing Joachim, he will be claiming the underdog, but the way we look at it, Offaly were here last year. That's definitely worth 4 or 5 points. It's a big advantage to be after playing in the occasion and the day. We beat them back in June. We had a good win, but I don't think they're as bad as they were on that day. You know what I mean? They knew that they had a back door or whatever to come through, or they could still get back into the championship. So when we started to pull away, I don't think they fought as hard as they could. So. Yes, it's going to be a very close game. Definitely, there won't be much between the sides. I think we had 10 or 12 points to spare the last time. It won't be that distance between the teams on Sunday.